Mathletics is an online resource that allows students to become both engaged and excited about learning math. The program is internet-based, which means the students can use Mathletics at home, at school, anywhere they have internet access. I'm going to first sign in as a student, so you have an option to take a look at our Student Center. Each student will get their own username and password, and they will be linked to their teacher. This is what we call our Mathletics Student Center. You'll notice various features, including live Mathletics, which we'll take a look at. Your state standard curriculum will be preloaded here in the middle. The students do also have an opportunity to make an avatar. You'll notice that the student's first name, last name, and their school is listed, but nowhere on the program does it show the students what grade level curriculum they're working on. Ideal for using Mathletics for both extension and remediation. We'll first take a look here at Live Mathletics. The goal of Live Mathletics is all about computation, getting the students to become fast and accurate at their computation skills. At the top, you can see how many users are online. These are real live kids logged in using the Mathletics program. There are various levels the students can work at. Hovering over will allow you to see each level. And again, here the goal is all about computation, knowing these facts quickly and accurately off the top of their head. Greg B here at the top is me, and what it's doing is it's scanning the world looking for students that I can play against. Right now I'm going to be competing at level 1, which is addition to 10. I've been paired up with someone in Saudi Arabia and someone else in the United States, along with someone in Australia. The game goes for 60 seconds, and my goal is not only to beat the other students, but to try to beat my own personal best. You will see as I work a yellow bar next to my name showing my progress. The game goes on for 60 seconds or until the students make 3 errors, which at that point they will strike out of the game. In the middle portion of the Student Center, there are a variety of activities. As the students click on a topic, it'll open up like a file folder and show additional concepts inside. Are you ready as a pretest with a post-test down at the bottom? You'll notice the students can earn both gold bars and blue bars. Gold bars means they've mastered the concept. Blue bars means they're still working towards mastery. It's a great tool for the students to keep track of where they are in each topic. I'll go ahead and give you a little preview. This is a 5th grade activity just as a reference point. So I'll go in and I'm going to get a couple questions right. The first thing you'll notice is I do get instant feedback. So I know right away if I'm right or I'm wrong. As I progress through and I get more questions right, you'll notice that the questions do get harder. The program is adaptive and the students have to show that they can do easy, medium, and hard examples in order to get the gold bar. This is ideal if I'm the student that's constantly getting green checks. However, there may be a situation where students finding themselves getting a red X and learning the skill incorrectly. There's always a question mark feature on every single question. They click on the question mark, it'll pull up a little animation and actually walk them through how to solve the problem. I did mention that adaptability earlier, and you'll see down here that the students can actually look at easy, medium, and harder examples. The questions come in sets of 10, but one very nice feature is that the system set up on an algorithm. So each time the students log in, they will see 10 new questions. Ideal for a child that needs lots of practice to really gain understanding of a concept. Also great because they can go back at any time and refresh their memory on a previous concept. As a teacher, you can feel confident that that data is accurate and valid because each time the child works, they see 10 new questions. Once the activity is complete, they can go back again, review the question that they missed, and the question mark is there for them again. We've also built some motivational pieces into the Mathletics Student Center. One of them is the avatar, which is something that our video game children are very used to. They're used to having a virtual self and a real self. So the students will pick if they're a boy or a girl. Some of the features are free. meaning as soon as they log in, they can create an avatar with some basic, clothing, eyeglasses, hats. However, as the students work, they will earn credits. They can then go to the avatar store and use these credits on things like some new earphones, green-blue hair, or even put on some new sunglasses. If the students have enough money, they can buy this accessory and make it part of their wardrobe. If they don't, it's great motivation to go and do some more mathletics work until they've earned enough credits. In addition, we've also provided the students with a little spaceship here that keeps track of the points they've earned. So as they work through mathletics, they will get points. Their goal is to get 1,000 points in a week, and if that happens, they will earn a certificate, which hangs here in their online trophy room. And if they double click it, they can actually print it out. It has their name, their points, a really great way to recognize the students. Now, if the students are on grade level, it should take about an hour to earn the certificate. What's nice about this is often it means that students will go home and they'll use mathletics at home. We do have a parent center, so parents can log in and actually see how their child's doing each week. They can even receive a weekly email update. So it's a really nice way to make parents a part of your mathletics community and provide an additional math resource at home. One more thing I'd like to point out about the certificates is if you notice down here at the bottom, there is actually a system where the students can try to earn multiple certificates to get other rewards. For example, 5 bronze certificates get you a silver, while 4 silver will get you a gold certificate. So that was just a quick look at some of the features within our Student Center. What I'd like to do now is take you over to the teacher side. Our company is 80% ex-teachers, so Mathletics really was created by teachers for teachers. I'm going to go ahead and sign in with my teacher ID. As I mentioned before, each teacher will get their own username and password, which will be linked to their students. So when you log in, you're going to take a look at our Teacher Center. We've tried to make the layout very simple and easy to use and navigate. And I always encourage teachers to start here at results. You don't have to remember the name, just look for the magnifying glass, because as a teacher, that's what you do. You want to see how your students are doing. So I'm going to click in, and I'm going to pick a topic, numbers and operations. Now, Mathletics works in 2 ways. Students can pick what they work on, which is wonderful, but ideally as a teacher, you want to know, do they understand the concept that you taught yesterday or today, so that you can collect the data you need to drive your instruction. To do that, I can go in and find the topic I just taught, decimal order, and I'm going to click on the arrow here, Assign to all students. The boxes turn yellow and I'm done. You'll see Kara right here is one of my students. When Kara logs in, a box is going to slide across and tell her that her teacher's assigned her a task. The task that I've just assigned is there in the box. Now, most students will go ahead and they'll click right on this, but some may go and they may try to work on their avatar, or they may try to play live. What you'll notice is while this box is here, the other aspects of Mathletics are disabled. Once students have completed the task, data will immediately show up in your Teacher Center. So if you're using this, let's say, to maybe assign homework, you can collect a lot of data very quickly. If I come in the next morning and last night's homework was comparing numbers, I can log onto the site and I can see many things. I can see a class average here. I can see who did the assignment or not. A score means they did it. If there's not a score, they didn't. Some numbers are blue, which means the students mastered the concept, while other numbers are red, showing that the students still have some work to do on that concept. Now, for those students with the red score, I may want them to try it again. So I'm going to go back to the arrow, but this time I'm going to choose the second option, assign activity to the students with score less than 85. And what you'll notice is my 2 students that still haven't mastered that concept, they get a yellow box again, meaning they're going to get to try that activity a second time with 10 new questions. Ideally, tomorrow their scores are also going to be blue, but if not, I now have some very specific data. I know who I'm going to pull into a group for reteaching, and I know exactly what we're going to work on. Down at the bottom, you'll notice there's a Something Easier button and a Something Harder button. These buttons are designed for your students that are on grade level but maybe need a little remediation or extension. Something Easier goes to the grade level below you, while Something Harder goes to the grade level above you. And here you can individually assign students activities. Actually, on all pages you can, but here in remediation and extensions where this becomes key. I'm now going to just briefly show you a few other features of this Teacher Center that may be interesting to you. One of them is classes here. Classes is all about differentiating for the various needs of your students. So you may have students that are above grade level or below grade level, and you have to work to make sure they're all getting the work they need. So I can start here with my 5th grade class, and I can create other classes like grade 6, grade 4. I've worked with Jim, and I've determined that Jim Carey's doing 6th grade work. Click, drag, drop. And now Jim is doing the 6th grade curriculum. Maybe Jackie's doing 4th grade work. Click, drag, drop. And now Jackie is in 4th grade. We also have the courses button. Many of you are facing a transition from your regular state standards into the new Common Core. Some of you may have already done there, but I know many states that transition's coming, either next school year or the year after. We've made it very simple for you to make that transition. So if I click on courses, I'm currently using the California Grade 5 standards, but the time's come, I've got to move on to Common Core. So I come down here to courses, I find USA Common Core Grade 5, click on it, set course, confirm I really am ready for the jump, and just like that, my curriculum changes over to the California Common Core Grade 5 standards. In addition to all of the wonderful online resources, we also have what we call our instant workbooks right here. There are 385 online workbooks. They go all the way from grades K through 12, and as a teacher you have access to all of the books. You'll also notice that they are actually grouped by topic. So while you're working on that patterns in algebra unit, you can just download this workbook to your desktop and use pages as needed. These are PDF files, and you are free to Xerox as many pages as you need. Any good math program is going to have some critical thinking and problem solving, and that's been incorporated here in the workbooks. There are multiple pages where the students take the concept they're working on and they apply it, either through word problems, through group collaborative activities, really allowing them to take that skill and apply it to everyday life. I want to thank you so much for taking a little tour of Mathletics, both the Teacher Center and the Student Center. In addition, we do have an Administrative Center where the administrator at a school can go in and monitor the progress of everybody, along with the Parent Center that I mentioned earlier. We'd love for you to take a look at Mathletics firsthand, and we do offer a 2-week free trial. Please see the next page for information on how to contact us and set up your trial. Thanks so much.